Hi, welcome to this Quilt Easy video. Many have asked about exporting to a PDF all your patterns so that you can take it to a computer and then print out sheets of patterns in order to keep in a book for reference of the patterns that you have. You could for sure do that. I'm going to hit Export PDF. I went down here to import and export. Well, first I had to go to Patterns. And when you first jump into Quilt Manager, it's going to make you set a pattern layout before you go into Patterns. But I don't want to move my machine around, so I'm just going to double tap the plus button to let me go in. And then just let it default to 36 inches by 12 inches, just so that I can go in and start managing my patterns. I'll go down to here, Import and Export, and say Export PDF. Now I do have a USB flash drive plugged into my hub. It doesn't matter when you plug this in, just as long as if you have this window up and then plug that in, there's a chance it won't read it. So you want to plug this in, let the tablet find it, and then go hit Export PDF. Okay, so my USB storage, I'm going to double click on it because that's where I want to put it. Now if I say choose, it'll automatically assign USB storage of where the backup's going to go. So, but I want to have a specific folder where I want it to go, so I'm going to create a folder. And, whoops, I accidentally just created a bunch of them. I'll put it in new folder 5, and you can rename these folders later. So I'm going to highlight new folder 5 and say choose. And I'll let this create a PDF of all of my patterns, and then we'll take it over to a computer where we will be able to get this PDF so that we can print it and put it on a book or whatever we want to do. Okay, so now that we have had our PDF copied, let's go safely eject our USB flash drive. Oh, I gotta find my settings. I'll find storage, scroll down to USB storage, and yes, it does call it an SD card, but we know it's our USB. So we'll unmount that. Okay, now it's safe to pull it out, and we'll go take this to our computer. Okay, so now I'm going to take this little guy and go plug him into my computer. If I can plug it in the right way. And then we'll jump on our computer and be able to pull up those PDF files. Okay, now that I'm over here at my computer, I've got my USB flash drive plugged into my computer. And if you need some help with navigating Windows and where things are, I highly recommend that you watch a video that we have on basic Windows navigation as well as basic Android navigation to be able to get around. But essentially, if your USB flash drive doesn't pop up right away, at least on Windows 10, you have a file manager down here at the bottom if you follow my mouse. And I remember that my PDF export, I put it in this new folder 5. I can easily right click and then rename that. But that's where I put my PDF, and then it created itself another folder inside that. Finally, there's my PDF. So let's pull it out. Now you may have Adobe Reader to open PDF files. I've assigned all of my PDFs to open with Google Chrome. I like the more lightweight, being able to open PDFs quickly. And now you can see all of my items have been exported as a PDF. And this is still on my flash drive. I can print this off. Up here there's a print option. And then I can use that for a book if you want to do that. And keep track of what kind of patterns you have. So anyways, that's how you export PDFs and then bring them onto your computer. So thank you for watching.